What's good, Unbreakable family?
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Welcome back, y'all. So today, Rissa and I are going to be giving you guys relationship advice once again. A lot of you guys have been enjoying these type of videos because it's almost like y'all are venting to us and we're able to like help y'all through any problems y'all may be having. So a lot of people have been telling us like do more of these videos. It's been therapeutic for y'all and also very helpful. So we're back with another one today.
That's definitely something Quan and I learned, is that like speaking to somebody, a therapist especially, you guys know that we have been using BetterHelp, and that's pretty much how we've been dealing with like any mental strains that we've been going through. So just speaking to a therapist like really helps, and I feel like it's especially helped like in our relationship, just have like better communication skills and just be like a little bit more understanding and patient, right? Yeah, so as you guys know, we've been using BetterHelp, which is actually the sponsor of today's video.
So for those who are unfamiliar with BetterHelp, BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who's trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. Something
we both really love about BetterHelp is that they just make it super easy. You can do it all from your phone or your computer via a phone call, video chat, or messaging, however you feel most comfortable. It's the easiest way possible to start speaking with a therapist super fast.
You'll be matched with a therapist usually within 48 hours. So that you can get started fast. Let BetterHelp connect you with a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your home. Make sure you visit betterhelp.com/RissandQuan.
Or you can choose Riss and Quan during sign up and enjoy a special discount on your first month. Enjoy, you guys.
Enjoy.
Alright, y'all, let's get into these relationship problems. As you guys know, we always say we're not judging you guys, we're not sharing any names,
that's
confidential. But you guys were really spilling to me today. I don't know about you, babe.
I mean, I got a few. I don't know if I got as much as you.
They were going in. Like, look at how many I got. We're not gonna be able to get through all of them, but okay, I'm gonna start with this one. This one is like long and juicy.
Yeah, I was about to say that was like a paragraph.
Okay, so it says, my boyfriend and me argue about parties. He thinks going to parties in a relationship is immediately a no. He says parties is for single people. I argue the opposite. I think going to parties isn't for single people, or isn't only for single people. I'm young. I'm also wanting to enjoy my 20s. Should I stop going to friends' parties, celebrations, etc. to satisfy him? What's your advice and opinion on this?
It depends on what type of parties you're going to.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like there's like grown folks type of parties.
No, but she said she's young, specifically in her 20s, so maybe early 20s.
So I mean, the young parties are wild. I would advise, like, if you have a partner going to those type of parties, y'all go together.
Facts. I was gonna ask that. I was like, is there like a reason why you guys can't party together? Or maybe she's just like the type that likes to like have her own space. Maybe he could still trust her while she's out, but she just wants to go out with her girls, have fun.
But if she getting daggered on the dance floor and she got a man,
well, that's different, babe. She didn't say nothing like that.
Open. I mean, like, who knows what she's doing at these parties?
No, babe.
That got him like, I don't want you going to party. Like, you don't need to be doing this.
I mean, I don't know. This sounds like a little bit of a controlling situation.
So you know, look, listen. Think about how you was partying in your 20s. I know how I was partying.
You don't, but if you're in a relationship,
early
it's different.
20s, huh?
Would you have been partying that way if you were in a relationship? No, you could still go out with your friends and enjoy yourself and be faithful and not disrespectful in your relationship.
True.
You can go out with your girls, you could go out with your guy friends and still party, have fun, but not be doing all that.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what she's doing at these parties.
It just sounds like she just wants to go out with her friends and have fun. She's young. She wants to still have
having
time.
Fun. Define having fun.
Dance
Again,
with
if
your
you're
girls.
getting dagged on the dance floor, you bumping and grinding and whining on somebody.
Okay, so say in
I'm
a
talking about
perfect
another
world,
guy, not on her friends.
Say in a perfect world, she's just going out with her girls, dancing with her girls, even if she's twerking, having fun with her girls.
There's other guys there.
Of course.
Keep that in mind. I'm just saying.
What?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Alright, you at a party, right?
Babe, we used to party.
Yes, I know.
We met in a party, so him talking about partying.
But once we got together, we started partying together.
Yeah, but there were some times where you still went out with your guy friends.
Yeah, I wasn't
you just
partying.
Moved it.
I wasn't partying.
What you mean you wasn't
partying? I wasn't
partying?
like really partying. Like, I wasn't daggering girls on the dance floor. I wasn't doing
so you
that.
party differently now because you're in a relationship.
Exactly.
So you wasn't.
So
yeah, so you can still party on your own.
If he's complaining, it depends on how she's partying. You
know
no,
he.
It's all about how she's partying.
I took this as he got a relationship now and he don't want his girl outside no more.
Especially with her girls, you feel me?
Why?
And I feel him on that. Because the girl's probably single that she's hanging with. They got her busting it open, twerking, doing for attention, and he probably don't like it.
That's how it sounds to you. Okay, I guess we're looking at it two different things because you're a man and I'm a woman.
I'm sure that's what it is. It's not that he necessarily wants to be there. Like, of course she can have her time, but I mean, it's all about the whole party scene. And
a lot does come with the party scene.
Us as men, we already know, like, most guys at parties is on a hunt. Like, They looking for a prey.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, because when we used to party, you definitely have a lot of guys coming up to you, attraction.
And then we know how the female groups be. She not going to party alone. She going there with her friends. Yeah. Her friends are most likely single, and they twerking, busting it open.
Guys' attention.
Guys are looking.
Well, you gotta
feel
be
me? And he's not there. Like, I mean, of course he's gonna trust in his girl.
Yeah, exactly. Do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing, but you feel me? But who knows?
I guess certain attention you just don't want anymore when you're in a relationship. That's what Kwam's trying to say.
Certain things you just don't do when you're in a relationship.
Yeah, which so, I get.
I feel him on that. I'm not saying you can't have fun.
Right, you should still be able to go out and have fun, but it has to be in moderation. This shouldn't be something you're doing every single weekend on a weekly basis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you said, it's a party, a birthday party for a friend or a celebration. I feel like that's completely fine.
Yeah, no, that's completely fine. Yeah. But like a party, like
all the time, constantly.
Mostly single people are. I don't feel like somebody that's in a relationship.
It's most likely
should be there.
Once you get into a mature relationship, you're gonna realize, like, number one, you're not even gonna want to do that all the time because it brings the wrong attention and it gets tiring. You know what I'm saying?
The attention. Yeah, it brings just bad attention. Like
it's gonna bring situations.
It's gonna bring up situations or bring situations into your relationship. Yeah,
that could be avoided.
Yeah, exactly.
So I get what you're saying.
I feel both of y'all.
So what would you say? Should she still continue to go out with her friends, or should she stop to satisfy him?
I feel like she should still go out with her friends, but not to those parties that he don't want her to go to.
Okay, or bring him along.
You feel me?
Maybe bring him along.
Or bring him along if they go into like those type of parties. But like if it's like a party for one of her friends, it depends on where it is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
It depends on what type of scene it is.
I feel like also this should also be noted too, girl. Like if for whatever reason your friends just doesn't want your man around, like they want you outside by yourself constantly, that's kind of like a red flag a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I get like you should still have like alone time with your girls and all that stuff, but naturally when you get into like a serious relationship, things just naturally change. You know
and I'm sure it's not her wanting to just go out and party. I'm sure it's her friends that's like, yo girl, come on.
No, she wanna go have fun too. Like she's still
and she wanna go along with that, then I mean that's gonna come in between your relationship.
Okay, we're dragging this question out because obviously we have a lot to say about it, but
we feel both of y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all gotta talk about it. Y'all decide what y'all wanna do. Like,
yeah, but I don't think you should have to 100%
save your relationship. You gotta feel where he coming from. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just gonna take like a little bit of compromising.
Yeah. I think my man is cheating on me. What can I do to confirm?
What can she do to confirm?
So first of all, why do you feel like your man is cheating? That's the first question. Why do you feel that way? What clues did you get that he's cheating? Why do you think that he's cheating?
Yeah, and if she's saying she needs to confirm, she like pretty much like
kind
of already knows. Like she probably got that intuition or a gut feeling, and she just needs something to like solidify it. You know what I'm saying? So something must have happened for her to feel that way. Because unless you just crazy sis, because there's no reason you can't just come out the blue like, oh, I think my man's cheating. Something must have happened. You know what I'm saying?
And if something happened, you should bring that up to him.
Yeah, have that conversation.
Have that conversation before you assume that he's cheating. Like, yo, why did you do this? Why did you do such and such?
Yeah, like
I thought that was fishy. Feel me? See what he says.
Yeah, and honestly, I would feel like nowadays, especially, the easiest way to confirm something, like you need to go through his phone, and he could be right there too. Like we said, bring it up in conversation, and if you feel like he's being fishy, I don't know what the situation was. Like I don't know if maybe he's being more distant at it. You don't agree with the phone? Wow.
I mean, like. Are you saying like snoop through his phone?
No, I just said have a conversation. He could be there.
Oh,
like,
and ask to see his phone.
Yeah, ask to see his phone.
Yeah,
like,
do that.
Ask him straight up. Like I said, like let me see your phone because I feel like you've been moving funny. I feel like you're a little distant. Whatever the case is, I don't know if he like stopped answering your calls while he's out. I don't know the situation fully, but I feel like that's always a good starting point because number one, when you ask for the phone, he should be willing to, you know, give you his phone. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were saying like just go through.
You don't gotta snoop. No, you could do it while he's right there.
Snooping can make things worse because like say you get caught snooping and then you going through the phone and you don't find nothing. He's completely faithful.
Yeah, then he's gonna feel some type of way.
He catch you snooping. Like, what you want? Like,
right. No, that's why I said.
And you could look stupid. You could really look stupid, like it feels stupid.
Yeah, and that's why I said ask him.
If you don't find anything or see anything, so yeah.
Have a conversation.
Have a conversation first.
Ask him for the phone. If he's hesitant to give you the phone, that's, you know, a red flag right there. Because like I said, you know, you should be able to go through your partner's phone and not find nothing. And yeah, hopefully that'll solve the issue. But you gotta communicate. That's what it comes down to.
But communicate first before you assume. That's the best way to go about it.
But do you feel like if someone feels as if their partner is cheating, they already have an idea that they're cheating? Like,
not necessarily.
No.
You could feel how you feel. Like I could feel like you moving sus one day and just think, all right, maybe she cheating on me because she acted funny. Like she not acting how she usually acts. But that doesn't mean that you're cheating. It could be something else that's making you act.
Yeah, that's why you gotta talk.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta communicate.
Yeah, I saw a lot of questions like this. These are two different women saying this. They said, I just had a baby. I'm not feeling sexually active. It's affecting my partner. What do I do? Another woman said, I have a hard time being in the mood after having my daughter. Any advice? And like I said, I got a lot of relationship issues like this from women, moms specifically.
I'll let you give that advice because you're a mom and you're a woman.
Yeah, but you also gotta say it from a man's perspective because it's a hard time. That stage, like after you just have a baby, is a hard time for both because men are also going through different things than what we're going through. True. And I feel like in those moments you can't always like understand each other 100% because a man will never understand what a woman's going through, but then you'll also never understand what it's like to be that supporting partner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So this can get really deep, but I feel like in those moments, like when you're not feeling very active, especially after you just had a baby, it really takes a lot from your partner as well because they feel like they gotta be there for you, you know, well, they should be there for you after you just had a baby, postpartum. A good man probably is there helping you take care of the baby. They're also going through things like where they're having the lack of sleep and all that stuff. And I just feel like you need a partner that's very understanding during those times and just very supportive because you're going through so much. Like postpartum, you might be having the baby blues. These feelings are 100% natural and normal. Your hormones literally have to get back to their normal levels. And I just feel like with these type of situations, it takes time, months, and it gets better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like there's really, the only thing that's gonna make this better is time, you know?
Yeah, so I feel like from a man's perspective, you gotta understand what your woman just went through. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, you feeling how you feeling.
And it's not saying you guys, how you feel is wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with feeling that way. Of course, you want your woman, of course. Mm-hmm. Because like, most of the time, like you're not sexually active all the way leading up to like when
because the last couple of weeks it gets really
labor and delivery happens, like it becomes uncomfortable, so like you gotta go that time without doing anything and then postpartum and then waiting for your partner to heal. So yes, it becomes frustrating, but you just gotta understand like she just went through a traumatic experience. I mean, down there is not even suitable or ready or prepared to go through anything else after delivering a baby. So you got to understand that, and you got to just be very selfless. Like you got to be understanding, you got to be caring, supportive, and just not think about yourself for a second. It's not that serious.
They're saying it's affecting like them not wanting or not feeling sexually active because it's something that really happens with women. Like, you know, I feel like we kind of like went through that a little bit too, and it's like something like as a woman you can't even explain because you don't realize that you can't control it because it's literally just your body. Your body is like in the, you know, mode of nurturing a child, you know, your breasts are engorged, like you have milk coming in, like you're in like literally mother mode. So like I feel like sometimes just being sexually active just isn't on the forefront, and you literally can't even get in the mood.
And Rissa had to explain it to me, like like she's constantly being touched, the baby's on her boob and stuff like that. So like when like the baby's constantly on her boob, she doesn't want to be touched. Once the baby's sleeping or not on her boob, like she doesn't want to be touched.
You get out
somebody's on her 24/7, you know. So I completely understand that, and again, as the man, you gotta understand it and just wait until she's ready to be sexually active again. I mean, there's nothing that you really could do but be supportive and be there for her. Like that's a tough time for women.
I don't even know how to explain it because like I said, like this other mom saying they had a hard time getting in the mood, and once again, it doesn't really reflect the man. Like it's not really something like a personal attack, like oh you're no longer interested or like, you know what I'm saying? So that's like a really hard situation to navigate in a relationship. Like I said, I feel like the best thing to do is just give it time and grace and just have patience and just remember that like this is a beautiful moment, like you guys just had a baby, you know what I'm saying? Like and just love each other. Like keep things very simple during those times.
Yeah, that's the most you can do. Is it possible for a man to stop smoking after his girl asks him to? I mean, it depends. Like, anything's possible. Like, a person could stop doing whatever they want to stop doing. Like,
if they really wanted to.
If they really want to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if that's something he's been doing before he was with you, if that's something that he was doing while he was with you, I mean, it's going to be tough to just expect him to magically just stop doing that.
Or just stop doing something cold turkey. I feel like, you know, on another note too, like Quan and I aren't smokers, so I don't really know how hard it actually is to stop smoking. I don't know if they're talking about cigarettes or weed, whatever.
Yeah,
but
whatever
he's smoking. But I feel like that is a lot to ask of somebody if they've been doing it for a really long time. But, you know,
another thing that plays into part with that, if it's creating an issue in your relationship, this habit is creating a problem, and he acts out or things go bad when he does this, then yes, he should change that about himself and stop doing that.
I agree. And also, it could be a lot of different things. Like, what if, you know, her man is just like constantly spending money on this, is causing like other issues, like financial strains. Like, you know, it's a lot that goes into that. But I feel like it's something that could be worked out. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You know,
y'all both got to talk about it.
Yeah.
And again, for the sake of y'all relationship, if it's affecting y'all relationship and he cares and wants to be with you, then he'll change that.
Right. All right, so I have two again that are kind of similar. So this one says, been with this guy for 3 years and we still don't have a title. It's hard to let go. And then this one is saying that, what's the reason a guy takes so long to make it official? So it sounds like these are like two women kind of in the same predicament. They've been dealing with somebody and they just aren't making it official. So they're not
in a relationship. They're just in the dating stage.
I don't know if it's the dating stage. It sounds like it's past that. Because especially this person saying they've been with this guy for 3 years but still don't have a title. So it sounds like these men are like in a situation where they want their cake and eat it too, type of thing.
Okay, so if it's a situation where they're just dating for a very long time and the guy doesn't want to fully commit yet, simply it's because he's just not ready. Like, he's not ready to settle down with one female. These
sound like very selfish men to me, because
it is selfish. I mean, a lot of men is like that.
To be with a guy for 3 years and he still doesn't give you a title, I feel like he's just playing with you, sis, like in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly he's doing enough to keep you around and make you feel like you guys are in a relationship, but he's just not giving you that title. You know what I'm saying?
She gotta take some fault in that too.
Yeah, I agree, but
because 3 years went by,
but you know how some men
had a title before you kept going on with the dating or talking or whatever. Like,
yeah, but you know how some men are.
Some men are. Don't look at me.
No, not you. You were never like that. I'm saying like, clearly, like I said, he wants to have his cake and eat it too. Like,
yeah, but she's allowing him to.
That is true.
After a couple months or whatever, I mean, you let that go on for 3 years. Like, you should have sat him down like, yo, what you trying to do?
Yeah.
You let that go on for 3 years, so why not let it go on for 3 more years? He chilling, he comfortable, he like, all right.
He's living his best life.
Yeah, like, if she's messing around for 3 years, she's okay with it. Yeah. We ain't got no title, like, why now? Like, it's gonna be tough to get him to give you a title now, because, I mean, it's been going on for 3 years. But what usually makes that happen is because a guy's just not ready to settle down yet. And that comes with maturity, like, wanting to be with one woman and like settle down and relax and chill. That comes with a lot of maturity, and some men just not at that maturity.
I feel like honestly, from my experience, like the only reason that a man is doing that is because he's most likely dealing with multiple women and he wants to have fun. He still wants to, you know, be this like hot fly boy, like have all the chicks, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So this just sounds like a situation, like Quan said, where he's just not ready to settle down with one woman and just be mature, and he's just keeping you around while he has his fun. That's what it sounds like to me. So it's really up to you to stick around for more years. It's been 3 years. The other person, what's taking him so long to make it official? He just doesn't want to. He's just not ready yet. Yeah.
And it's up to you to sit him down and ask him what he want to do and decide if you want to stay and stick around or let that go. Well, yeah, it's mainly on the women. It's on y'all.
You think
it's not on us. It's on y'all. Like, y'all decide.
Every guy is different though. Like, what if it's a man where like he's not being 100% honest? Because there's some men that'll be like, listen, I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I'm still doing X, Y, and Z. It's up to you to stick around. Okay, I respect something like that more than...
Yeah, but if somebody just saying, yo, you gonna be my girl. You gonna be my girl. Don't worry, you gonna be my girl. And
yeah, and what if y'all doing everything like let's in a relationship? Maybe y'all even like shacking up, living together, and y'all doing all this, and you're like, bro,
you can't just assume, now I'm his girl because we've been living together and we doing this. Nah.
Yeah,
so if you get swindled by that, that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Comment down below. Do y'all think that's more on the woman or the man?
It is on the woman. Comment down below. And I'm sure a lot of women are gonna be in denial. Be like, oh nah, it's on the man. Da, da, da. We get manipulated. Nah, you're a grown adult. You understand what's going on. You gotta make sure.
Yeah, he gotta show action than just words. You know.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's stamped. Like, you got that title.
Yeah,
if you ain't got that title, then you can't just assume that we just did this, now I'm your partner. Nah, it don't work like that.
Yeah, I agree. You gotta make it official.
Yeah.
3 years is definitely a long time you playing.
3 years is crazy. It's a wrap. You might as well let that go. I ain't gonna front. I'm so obsessed with him that every time he leaves me and comes back, I take him back.
He's just breaking up and then just like coming back when he wants to type of thing?
Yeah, those type of relationships.
So toxic.
No good. Very toxic.
Very, very toxic. And it's gonna stay like that. Unfortunately, like that's already that dynamic, like in your relationship. That's just gonna be what it is. And I highly doubt you wanna live like that. Ugh.
And the obsession part, I mean, you could really like someone, but you gotta consider yourself and, you know, do what's best for yourself more than anything. So you could really like dude, or he could really like you, but if y'all constantly breaking up, going on breaks, I'm pretty sure he's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
And vice versa. I'm not saying that like the woman is necessarily doing that, but say it's a man in a relationship.
Yeah, because he's breaking up and then come back when he wants to, right?
Yeah, a woman is doing that to you. Yeah. They most likely breaking up with you and doing whatever they want to do, messing around with different people and getting back with you. And that puts you at home. So
but
you gotta do what's best for you.
She's obsessed with him,
obsessed with him to the point that she can't deny him if he wants to come back.
So do you feel like this is more like a lustful situation?
It could be,
or
but I'm saying it's
dangerous. It is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It sounds like a heartbreak. It sounds like a heartbreak.
Yeah, heartbreak, and your health is in danger. So you got to put yourself first.
True.
Think about yourself first. Consider yourself first. Like,
yeah, he's dabbing.
You may like that person a lot, but is it worth it? So.
Yeah. Clearly, it's not being reciprocated. Like, your obsession with him is, I don't know if he's just
especially
as obsessed with you.
If he keeps breaking up with you, yeah.
Just leaving
clearly
you.
not obsessed with you, so.
You don't deal with someone that you love like that, so. Okay, so this one says, my boyfriend of 2 years had several videos of half-naked girls favorited in his TikTok favorites.
That's crazy.
And that's all it says. So she's probably like, what do I do? Like, how would you handle the situation?
You can answer that. How would you handle that?
Oh, man.
How would you handle that?
If I went in Shaquan's phone and I saw several videos of half-naked girls favorited.
Favorited is crazy. I mean,
so that's like
he could have looked, but he favorited so that he could go back.
There's levels to this.
I'm saying he favorited.
If you come across something on social media and you just see it and you look,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He searching things up.
No, not searching it. He favored it so he could go back and look at his favorites.
Oh,
he wanted to see all those videos over and over again. Like, bro, you screwed yourself with
You better say something to him, sis. Like, girl, what you got going on and why you like liking all and favoriting all these girls' things? Like, what?
Yeah, that's wrong though. I ain't gonna front. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Yeah, the fact that they naked is like.
Well, how do you feel? How do you feel about like your partner liking bikini pictures, or
you could tell him how you feel.
Or like me liking like
you could tell him how you feel.
No, vice versa
about
too.
Me liking bikini pictures. That been cut out like.
Yeah, we've been in the beginning of our relationship. Like Quan still would like somewhat do that.
I just figured it was a picture, but Rissa didn't like it.
He just figured it was a picture.
He was
young and mature.
And I'm like, I get it.
I don't feel like that's okay. Like I said, like we gonna see things. Yeah, you gonna come across stuff with social media, you know what I'm saying? But to be sitting there putting a specific like on someone's picture in that way and like doing it constantly with multiple girls, that's not okay when you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely bring it up to him, let him know that you don't like it and that's not okay, and maybe, you know, have him take a walk in your shoes. Like ask him, how would you like it if you came across me?
Nah, you ain't gotta do all that.
No, because sometimes it's not petty. It's sometimes people don't, like you said.
That's petty. It might start an argument.
Of it.
Just say, yo, you don't like it. This is not what we doing in our relationship. You need to respect that, and that's it. Don't do it again. If you do that again,
it's gonna be an issue.
Then it's gonna be a problem. If you keep doing that, we're not gonna be together. That's simple. All the extra petty stuff. Oh, yo, you want me to like a man with a shirt off on TikTok? You want me to like sometimes videos.
No.
Then it's gonna be like, all right, bro.
It's not an argument. It's just sometimes people don't realize how something will make them feel until they're in your shoes.
Something as petty as saying that could escalate the situation.
Okay, whatever.
Make it worse.
Okay,
just be mature.
Don't be petty. Don't be petty.
Tell that person how you feel.
I don't feel like that's being petty though.
Tell them to respect it. That's it.
That's not being petty. That's just having a conversation. Like, how would you feel?
Y'all see why we argue.
No. I'm saying not in an argumentative way. It's how you say it. You don't have to say it argumentatively. It's
just saying that petty stuff is gonna trigger something. Like that would trigger anybody. Like,
why would that trigger you?
I messed up already.
When you're in the wrong already.
Exactly. I messed up already. And now you trying to talk like you gonna do the same thing to me. Like,
no,
nah,
it's
now
not
we got an
saying,
issue.
you misinterpret what I say. I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna, no, okay, since you're doing that, I'm gonna go like guys' picture. I'm just saying, like, bring up,
what
like,
if I did that?
no, I was just saying, how would you feel?
like it? Oh,
now, how would you like it? It's not, oh, how would you
like
like it? It's just like thinking about, like, okay, how would you feel if you came across this in my phone? Would you like it? No, you wouldn't. Okay, so if you don't like something done to you, don't do it to your partner.
Alright, what if he'd be like, alright, it's fine if you did that. Then what?
I still don't like it, so I don't want you doing that. I'm like, okay, I'm glad to know that you don't mind me doing it, but just, you know, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just talk to me about it.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh at this one. Marissa gonna have a lot to say about this one.
Wait, what?
My man really be forgetting stuff. I tell him, and it's really frustrating.
Oh my gosh, are we all living the same freaking life? What is up with that? I don't know why it's so hard for men to remember things.
Our memory is not as strong.
Why? Yo, I could tell Quan something a million times and he will really play dumb. Well, I guess he's not even playing dumb. He really acts like I never told him or we never had that conversation. I don't even know where to start with this.
Here's the thing with women. Y'all like to tell us things while we're already doing something, like while we're already occupied. So
men are not good multitaskers, okay?
Or we're working out, we're doing whatever. Like women always feel the need to tell us something while we're doing something already. So we're not really like, we're sidetracked by doing something else. We're not really
I will never understand that.
And then they take it personal, like, oh, you don't listen to me. That it's like,
because it comes off like,
why don't
you
wait until I'm sitting down and I'm just chilling and I'm not doing anything to tell me this? Or why don't you make sure I stop what I'm doing and then you tell me whatever you want to tell me, and then I resume back to doing what I'm doing. But while I'm doing that, I'm not really hearing you because I'm already occupied.
That's not always the case. I just feel like when it's something, especially when it's like something that's really important or like an important event, something that's like very substantial, I don't understand how you even forget it because it's something like important.
I mean, y'all are more organized than us. Y'all be on top of things. Like something
majority of the
really
time.
Like
yeah.
Be on it. Like,
but that's why I feel like as women it comes off like you don't care, or like what's the point of even telling you or keeping you in the loop about it?
That's somewhat what it is.
Y'all don't be caring.
Some things we really don't be caring about, but I mean,
but
the main thing
it
is
becomes
like,
frustrating for the women because I feel like we are always doing a million one things at once and like balancing so much. And it's like sometimes like we want to just keep, well, we have to keep you guys in the loop. You're our partner, you know what I'm saying? But it just becomes very like tiring because you're balancing so many things at once.
It's just our nature. That's just.
So
it ain't right.
Something that us as women just gotta live with. Like, you need to be
not
a
all
man
the time because it doesn't happen all the time. And if it does happen frequently, then
I'm not even saying
bring it up to him. He needs to fix that.
Yeah.
He needs to fix that for sure.
Exactly.
But I mean, I do the same thing sometimes. I ain't gonna front. Like,
I mean, we all forget, but when it becomes frustrating when it's like constantly all the time, because then it comes off like you really don't care and like, you know, it comes off kind of like rude, you know.
True.
So that will get annoying.
I get it. Well, I would say try to mention these things to him while he's not doing anything, or make him stop doing whatever he's doing. Talk to him about it.
It might even have to get to a point where he puts it down in his notes, like, listen, I told you this date and time we're doing this.
Of him. You gotta be on top of me.
I gotta add it to our calendar. I'm like, no, I put it in the calendar so you know I brought it up.
Yeah,
you know what
so
I'm saying?
do that.
Yeah.
So that he don't forget or he can't forget.
Yeah, facts.
But I mean, yeah, it's just in our nature, man.
A lot of men are just less organized.
Us as men, y'all are naturally more organized than us. It's just what it is.
And I feel like women are just better multitaskers. Like men get overwhelmed really easily, you know.
Yeah, so, I can admit that.
Yeah, so that's all it is. I don't feel like that's a huge problem though. Like you guys could definitely work through that. You might have a lot to say about this one.
Let's hear it.
Why is this low-key turning into our relationship problems? It's because we're really relatable. Like I feel like we all go through the same things, you know.
Certain things, all of us as couples go through. So.
Okay, so this one says he doesn't talk to me like a lady, and I don't like it. He cusses when we converse, and I'm often referred to as bro, and it turns me off. I don't say you like. You wouldn't say bro. Like, you don't say bro to me. And it's just more just like, it sounds like a situation where she doesn't like that he might get like a little loud. He doesn't talk to me like a lady.
Alright, so us as men, we're men. Like we have testosterone. I be trying to explain this to Rissa, like we're naturally louder than y'all. We're not gonna be like, okay babe, like while we're getting in an argument, we're not gonna be like, alright babe. Talking as soft as you guys.
They got a little bass in their voice.
Softly spoken. We have an Adam's apple. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm getting into the anatomy.
We got bass in our voice. No, seriously.
Yeah.
So like us, when we get riled up or angry or we're getting in an argument with our partner, like naturally we're gonna get loud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But women take it real personal, like you're screaming at me. Like, no, we're men. Like that's just in our nature. That's what happens.
I think there's got to be levels to it. Like there's no way that your man should be talking to you how you would speak to another man on the street.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That's
like,
dragging it.
Yeah, now trying to bully you, that's dragging it.
Yeah.
Like, threatening you, that's way too much. I'm just saying, like, if we're arguing and we disagree on something,
especially if we're both yelling, like, that's different.
Like, I get loud or the man gets loud, that's just men. Like, we're men.
Yeah, I don't know.
But women always take it personally. I think, oh, he's screaming at me, or he's being mean to me.
How do you feel about the person that he doesn't talk to me like a lady because he cusses at me and calls her bro?
That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. That's weird.
I feel like as a woman, you don't want to be referred to by your man as bro.
Yeah, calling your woman like, bro.
You know.
Yeah,
that would definitely turn.
Maybe when he gets upset, he says bro. I don't know, but
yeah, it could be more like a bro, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like bro. Yeah, because I do that sometimes. Like, bro, are you serious? Like, but I'm not calling you bro, but she's taking it as him calling her bro. I get it. You could tell him that you don't like that. The cursing stuff, y'all gotta be respectful.
You're like, do you curse? Do you curse? I don't know. It depends.
Y'all gotta be respectful to one another.
I feel like you could say a curse without cursing somebody out. There's a difference. Like, you could say a curse word. No, I'm not saying you. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because you say that, but like,
there's a difference. I agree. There's a difference.
If I do curse, I don't have to be cursing at her. If I just say a curse word, I'm not cursing at her, but I say a curse word in our argument, I'm being like nasty, or like I'm making it worse. Yeah, like you'll act like I'm cursing at you, or you'll take it as if I'm cursing at you.
Vulgarity comes into it.
Yeah, it's too. I'm making it vulgar.
You don't have to make
an argument vulgar. Me saying like what the, or like, you know. Yeah. Then Rissa would get upset and like, oh, I'm making it vulgar. You can't win. Men, you can't win.
Should we just not curse at each other? Like, should we not curse at each other? But should like nobody be cursing in a relationship?
We shouldn't be cursing at each other.
Is that what it is?
No, you could curse. I mean, you're an adult. You should be able to curse. I'm saying cursing at your partner is not right. Yeah. Cursing.
Saying a curse word like
in the argument, I don't think that's a problem. But again, y'all as women think it's an issue.
I don't know.
Y'all take it as
sometimes you could de-escalate or you can escalate the situation. It all just depends. But he didn't in the moment.
If the women is cussing, it's perfectly fine. But us cussing and being loud at the same time, it's the end of the world. So I mean, we can't win. But like I said, you gotta talk to him about that. You gotta fix that. It's not right to curse at your partner.
And men should definitely
call your partner.
You have to deal with your woman a certain way though. You can't just be like super vulgar and just like macho. Like there's no reason to be acting like that with a woman.
It's not right.
And a lady. You know what I'm saying?
It's not right. Yeah, it's no reason to do that.
So he gotta pipe down a little bit. Have a conversation. Let him know how you're feeling. I feel like the bro thing is
the bro thing might be just in his lingo.
A lot of people just say bro. Yeah. Like, you know.
It's more like bro, like not like bro. Come on, bro. Like it's more like
it depends how you're saying it. I guess
it's more like I'm annoyed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But if he's like calling like shut up, bro, or that's weird. Saying that to your girl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I just feel like it should be noted, like, sometimes when we get upset, you're not always gonna speak 100% soft and sweet, especially if you guys are in an argument, you know what I'm saying? And your partner's not always gonna say something exactly how you like them to say it, or, you know, whatever it is, so we just have to take that into accountability. But I understand you not liking him not speaking to you like a lady because, like I said, a man shouldn't be speaking to a woman with so much.
And if you're complaining about how he's speaking to you, make sure you're speaking to him
the
proper way.
Exactly.
Because if y'all
it goes both ways.
Being mean to each other, both disrespecting each other, then, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, this will be the last one, because I have to bring this up. This is actually a man that said, my woman isn't pleasuring me enough. So this is a man not being pleased in bed. A lot of times you hear more like the woman saying when you're not being pleased, but...
I mean, it depends.
I don't know, babe, what do you say?
Because she could be lazy. Like... It depends if she's being lazy.
What's being lazy?
Man wants a lazy woman.
What's being lazy?
Just laying it. Just laying it. Don't want to do nothing else. Just lay there. Like, then it gets to the point like, like what's that? You need to spicing things up. You got to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't think it's possible for a woman not to please her man. Like, that's kind of weird because like.
Yeah, y'all anatomy's way different.
Yeah, like. Once you in it, like it feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how.
It sounds like this man is completely turned off with her. Like he's like, she's like, not pleasuring me enough. Well, he said enough, so maybe he's not happy with the amount they're doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe
that's what it is.
It's not that he's not being pleasured. It's that it's not enough. Yeah. So maybe she's just again being lazy, not doing enough, not doing no tricks, not getting wild, not getting nasty.
I don't know. No. I'm saying enough. So like maybe they're doing it twice. He wants it 5 times a week. 4 times a week. Enough.
I mean, that can mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
Again, maybe she's pleasing him, but not enough.
Yeah.
In the sense of like she's not doing nothing extravagant, or maybe
so
she's
like
not
he's bored.
Yeah, maybe she's being boring or lazy, or maybe
so what should
she's
he
not
do as the
giving it to him
man?
enough. What should
Like,
he
how does
do?
a man come to a woman and tell you, like, bro, you're not pleasurable?
Oh, that's easy.
What did he
That's
say?
mad easy.
What'd you say?
Like, yo, I need you to do more. You simply tell your woman, like, yo, what you doing is not cutting it. Like, I want to do this. Can you do this with me?
Yeah, are you willing to
or,
try this?
Are you willing to try this? Or let her know, like, I need more booty. Like, can I get some more booty?
Yeah, I feel like those are normal conversations to have in a relationship, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
it's simple. And
cause life be lifing. Sometimes
she gotta be willing to work things out with you if she wanna make things work. That's simple.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, you guys, so that wraps up our relationship advice for the day. I felt like clearly we could relate to a lot of your relationship issues in today's video.
Definitely. That was fun though. We had a lot of fun giving y'all advice. We hope y'all enjoyed this video. Comment down below if we should do this again. And also, if you have any type of relationship problems that you need advice on, we hope y'all enjoyed this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all click the link in the description box and check out BetterHelp. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Peace.